Okay, so you can see it's like bubbling under the broiler. See how nice and red the broiler. I've got it on the stone. I've got the starter crust, sourdough starter crust. And I just put pepperonis and mozzarella. I used midi pizza sauce. And I brushed the edges of the crust with olive oil and sprinkled like a little garlic salt just to make it tasty. So that's still got about a few seconds. Oh, it's finally starting to get brown. All right. So here's the dough. I'm gonna put my fingers in some water, and I basically mushed it down like I'm making focaccia. I don't know if you guys have seen that, where you just sort of squish it to the edges. The water helps it not stick. And so my stone is nice and hot. I poured some olive oil on it, and I'm about to pop it into the oven. So that's what it looks like before I put it in the oven. Okay, so I am cooking the crust, and I'm gonna show you, hold on. The crust is cooking, and it's just, we're waiting for it to get a little bit more brown. 400 degrees, 15 minutes, and I'm just waiting for it to get a little bit more brown. Okay, it's ready. I don't know if that light is really messing with me. I don't know if you can see it. There, oh yeah, see it's starting to get a little brown, so I'm gonna take it out now. All right, so now I am going to brush the edges here with some olive oil, just all around the edge. See? And then I'm going to season it with some garlic salt, probably, just to make it extra tasty for each bite, right? Good bites. But I'm gonna do that. Here we go. I've got to put this down because I don't have, I'm doing it with my phone. Okay, hold on. Okay, I got the garlic salt. There you go, Lowry's garlic salt. I got that on there, which the first time I did it, I was not remembering, and I was like throwing it into the oven, and I do not recommend that. It was very messy. So now I'm just spreading the sauce. Hard to do because, like I said, I'm using my phone. I've got to figure out the camera a little better next time. All right, so I'm making pizza, pepperoni pizza, guys. And this is crust made with basically sourdough starter that hasn't been fed, and 1.5 cups. And I mixed in about 3/4 cups of flour and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And then I added to that some garlic salt. I added some rosemary, some pepper, maybe 1/2 teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of each thing I just said into the crust. Okay, and then I mixed all that up and put it on this stone. Was preheated to 400. Covered the stone in some olive oil. And I'm gonna put some cheese on, mozzarella cheese. So I preheated the stone to about 400, and then I took it out and I coated the stone with olive oil. I brushed it with olive oil, and then I dipped my fingers in water, and that I showed you. I kind of mushed out the crust because it's not like bread crust. So almost like a focaccia, very sticky, just sort of mushed it out all around the edges. And let's see, now we need the pepperonis. I don't want to make you watch me lay out all the pepperonis, although I guess I can speed this part up. So I'll let Joey help me with that part. He's my video master. So squished the crust out, baked it 400 degrees on the stone, took it out, and now you're seeing what we're doing. We coat the edges with olive oil and with a little bit of garlic salt. Then we put on our sauce and some cheese. Oops. And then, yeah, I kind of forgot what I was doing. That was not a pepperoni. I forgot what I was saying. It's gonna hit me in a sec. Oh, I put cheese under the pepperoni and on top of the pepperoni. So I put I've got a little bit of cheese down, but this isn't all the cheese I'm gonna put. I totally was staring off into space, wasn't I? Sorry guys, I'm not used to doing this with my phone. Okay, so here we go. Gonna keep one-handed, putting this pepperoni everywhere I can put a pepperoni, right? Okay, now more cheese. And that also, because it helps weight down the pepperoni a little bit. And I know this isn't turkey pepperoni, but it's still pretty good. Actually, very tasty. Hormel pepperoni original. Yep. And then I take some of this, the grated Italian blend. Oh, it's really working here. Okay, oh no. And I gotta open it. Should I have that? Okay. So Italian blend cheeses, Parmesan, Romano, Asiago cheeses, and it's all grated together. And I'm just gonna take a little bit and sprinkle just because it's really tasty on top. All right, so we got a lot of good flavors going here, right? That is going into the broiler for 2 to 3 minutes till it gets bubbly. All right, I'm putting it into the broiler. Yes, my oven is very dirty. I need to clean it. My bad. It's just starting to bubble. I don't know if you can see. Be careful not to touch my hands to anything. I am prone to that. All right. It's just basically starting to bubble, but it's going to get really bubbly. See in the back there especially, you can see it bubbling. But I want that cheese to get like a little caramelized on top. Oop, I set that for 3 minutes, but I'm going to need maybe 4. We'll see if it needs 4. Add 1 more minute. It's good to know. Might take 5. All right, I'll check back in a sec. Ooh, it's starting to get a little brown around the edges, isn't it? In the middle, not really in front. I'm gonna turn it. So now, I turned it around so the brown's in the front, because I wanna get that other side a little bit brown too. We want it all to be kind of uniform. All right, so 4 minutes, that would do it. All right, I gotta get this out of there. Now, I don't know about you, but with the regular kinds of pepperoni, there can be like a little extra grease. I'm not really into that. Some people might be. I'm not judging, but I don't want it on mine. So I'm gonna just kind of see how that So I'm gonna get a little bit more, because as it cools, sorry, I took you on a little ride over there to the paper towel dispenser. All right, so I just wanna get some of that grease off of my pizza. I know it's still in there. I know there's still a high fat content, yada yada, but it's gonna taste really good. All right, so this is gonna be tricky. I'm gonna try to cut it while holding my camera. You know, this is gonna be hard. All right, let's do it. If that's even possible. Okay, so I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go across. Whoop. And now I'm gonna go here. Okay, now come over here. Hopefully we'll have Joey speed this part up so it doesn't take this long. As people get bored, they start like not even watching anymore. Oh no, I'm having to get super close. Oh, that wasn't even close to being half of that piece, was it? Okay, I'm gonna move that in there. I am destroying this pizza. Okay, in. If you've got OCD and I'm triggering you by not cutting them equal, I am very sorry, but I don't know how to suspend a camera in my kitchen. But why am I doing this? I am starting to video my recipes in case I get, I don't know, hit by a bus, fall in a hole. I don't know, if I disappear off the face of the earth without warning. I want people to remember me for something, And everybody seems to really be happy when they're eating good food. So why not good food, right? So this is for my kids, my grandkids, if that happens. No judging, you know. Having a hard time one-handed. Come on, get on there. Okay, I'll straighten it all out in a sec. This was really messy. All right, so I got it all. I decided to get it all in there. It's a little torn up. That's on me. All right, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna take this piece. All right, so I'm gonna try this pizza that we cooked together, right? Yeah, it's kind of like a chewy crust, but it's really good. It was easier than, I shouldn't talk to my mouth full. And it was easier than cooking each pizza individually in the cast iron pan. But that's a good way to do it too. Sometimes I cook them in the pan and then take the pan to the broiler and then take it out. It makes you really hot and it makes the whole kitchen really hot. This was the first pizza I was working on because I doubled the recipe and I had 2 pizza crusts, but that was total. And I did eat 1 piece from the first one, so there should be like an extra piece in there, but I did eat that, so that's on me. All right, that's my pizza. What should we call it? Mom's Pizza. How about that? There's probably 1 billion Mom's Pizzas in the world, but that'll be mine. Upon further reflection, maybe not Mom's Pizza. Maybe I'm gonna call it rosemary garlic crust pizza, easy crust pizza, sourdough starter crust pizza, Mom's Pizza. That's probably better. So I hope everybody is healthy and doing well. I wish you all the best. Only positive from me. I love you. Door is always open. Love you, kids. Y'all mean everything. Bye.